Liam, second defence of your title and it's in Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back home. Sounds kind of mad and cheesy, but you know, I only fought in Manchester, but I won it in Manchester, I defended in Manchester. I was very happy with the the support they gave me, but there's no place like home, and you know, I'm looking forward to coming back to Liverpool.
Now, Radosevic is somebody that you've been looking at previously. I mean, what can you tell us about him?
Yeah, you know, when I won the title, Frank said, "You want to fight December?" And I thought, yeah, you know, I'll fight December, and you know, I've the Christmas New Year off. So I went through the rankings as you do with a vaunted defence, and he was WBO European champion. Obviously, I looked at a lot of fighters and I thought he'd be a good fight for me. You know, give me rounds, solid stuff, make me fight. And I asked Frank for him, whatever the reason. Then it couldn't be made, and the Jimmy Kelly fight got made. But you know, I'm happy with this defence. It's not a mandatory because of the situation with Austin's out. So you know, it's a good volunteer. It's people will kind of have the hearsay because it's a foreign name, they don't know him. But when you look at him, look at his record, 130, lost one. He's only lost to Felix Sturm, who at middleweight, who was a very good middleweight at the time. You know, he was a top middleweight, Felix Sturm. So you know, I'm taking nothing for granted. I know what I'm up against, and I think if people look at it, you know, look into it properly and look at him, it's a good defence. It's one of them. I'll stay focused. I'm from too good a gym. I'm from too good a family to overlook anyone. I'll be focused. I'm looking to impress. I don't want to come back to Liverpool and have a stinker and scrape through and people say, lucky there. You know, I want to come to a proper good performance and, you know, people to think he has not improved since that world title.
I mean, if you get through this one, there's a couple of massive domestic fights potentially for you, though, haven't you? You've mentioned, obviously, Amir Khan. I mean, Kell Brook's out there as well. I mean, are those type of fights something you'd be looking for? Yeah,
massively, you know. And so the Amir Khan one's only just been mentioned because he's obviously lost that fight, and whether he can go back to 47 is a big ask. He's put a lot of muscle on, so that's where our names are being linked. You know, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. The Kell Brook fight's the one I want now, and you know, I was kind of held back on it a little bit because you know he's a nice lad and I get on with him, but you know I want that fight, and you know I'd love nothing more than the Brook fight. Saying, you know, Frank made an offer, did apply saying, you know, be serious, but at least he's made an offer for a counter offer. He started the ball rolling. You know, if they were keen on that fight, they could have easily have had that fight and just start negotiating. Whoever strikes the deal has that fight. But don't talk about dominating 147, 154 and then fight a blown at 140. If you're going to do it. Fight one of the champions at 154 or 147. Don't fight a guy blown at 140. You know, I think he's going to fight Lamont Peterson, and they're going to just use it on the back of he beat Amir Khan. You know, that's silly. You can't kid people.